Sunday in Saarbrücken, finals day at the German Darts Open, the round of 16. Snakebite or Chizzy, who do you like? Let's just say the man in yellow was on fire. The slow-playing Mensur Suljovic had Super Chin waiting and watching as the gentle was anything but on the red bit. Can this guy play or what? Nathan Aspinall, absolutely stellar. Best average of the day. And how about this pairing? Barney MVG, a Dutch darting duet today on High Roller Radio. Yes, just 16 remain. The afternoon session would chop that number in half. Commentator Dan Dawson breaking it all down for us at Official PDC. Dan and comms booth partners Chris Murphy and Paul Nicholson have been doing yeoman's work this weekend. Keep it up, boys. It's been an entertaining broadcast. Finals day announced the PDC. Third and final day in Saarbrücken. Let's just hope it sizzles. Some great tilts on the card, including that Van Gerwen-Van Barneveld match, a Dutch delight. How about Max McLaughlin's prediction? RVB 6, MVG nothing. Wow, he's going for it. Kelly isn't, though. She wasn't buying it, providing this meme in response, the old eye roll. And this is great to see, the return of the Flying Scotsman, darts behind the Aki, letting us know Gary Anderson, the two-time world champ, will be back in action next week at the Players' Championship events in Barnsley. All right, Gerwyn Price, Jamie Hughes, our first pairing to hit the stage this afternoon. The Welshman seemed a bit out of sorts yesterday. Not today. He was cruising. Now, Yaza did squander a number of chances, but the Iceman was right there to make him pay, in no mood to fool around whatsoever. Already up 5-2 and on tops. No problem. Gezi is off to the last 8 convincingly, beats Jamie Hughes 6-2, salutes the crowd and says, I'll see you guys a little later on. My scoring was all right, he said. He missed a few doubles and let me in. Well, that was easier than it should have been for Price, said Luke Jones. Yaza just wasn't at the races on his doubles. Joe Cullen waving to the fans ahead of his clash with Rob Cross. Voltage, the world number 2, but the 6th seed here this weekend. Hard to believe with this steady diet of 140s. Cullen was on fire early too. Beautiful maximum here, side by side stacking. He went right to left on this one. Very nice shot. We check out the stats at 2 apiece. Both players scoring big and making no mistakes on the outer ring either. Both 2 for 2 on doubles through 4 legs. From there, though, the former world champ took over. He won 3 on the spin, eventually closing it out by a score of 6-3 to book his spot in the quarterfinals. It was comfortable, Cross said. I'm in a good place and I feel good. There he is, Big John Henderson. Will Hendomania take over today? The Scotsman in tough against this guy, 2-time world champ Adrian Lewis, who had some fun with the fans during his intro, and then he started to assault the dartboard. This double 10 for a super quick 3-0 lead. The Highlander left backstage shaking his head, muttering to himself, dethroned defending champ Max Hopp yesterday, but things did not go well this afternoon. He did get on the board in the 4th leg, then again in the 6th, but he couldn't find the breaks he needed, and it was all Adrian. Nailed tops here for the 55 checkout, a 5-2 lead now. He wins a scrappy one, 6-3 your final. We were chasing shadows, Lewis admitted afterward. We both struggled, and we both apologized to the crowd for that one. The Demolition Man, Darren Webster, pouring himself some water, trying to quench his thirst with a berth in the quarters. Would have to get by this guy first, though. Ian White saluting the crowd, then giving us the diamond dab. Thanks to Darts Fan 180 and James Robinson for letting me know the name of this move. I didn't know it. It's called the Diamond Dab. He was all over Webster here. This double 4 made it 3-0, then got it to 4-0, then yes, 5-0. Webster did mount a comeback, taking the next 2, but it was too little, too late. 6-2 your final. Ian White is through. On his next opponent later today, Adrian Lewis, he brought me across to the PDC, White said. The best thing that's ever happened in my life. but he's not my friend today. Okay, Peter Wright up against Dave Chisnell next, and despite this 180, and despite the fact he was playing well, Snakebite was just no match for the man in yellow. Chizzy would take this leg for 3-0. Check out the average, 121 plus. His first 9, a whopping 149. Wow, that is stellar. This double 9 made it 4 on the trot. He was on fire. Fired in 3 more trebles in the 5th leg for 5-0. Credit to Wright. His first darted double came in the 6th leg, and he got it to avoid the whitewash. 6-1 your final. I'm playing well, Chisnell said. I'm knocking on the door on the European Tour. Hopefully this will be my lucky weekend. Luck definitely not on the side of Daryl Gurney early against Mensur Suljovic because the Austrian was red hot. 3rd leg tied at 1. How about this? Suljovic firing in back-to-back 180s, had 4 maximums through the first 4 legs. That helped him break throw. He then held for 3-1. Super Chin was fighting. He nailed tops here to stay close. How about Yaza sticking around to cheer on his stablemate at MDA Promotions? Of course, Jamie Hughes lost earlier. Those positive vibes seemed to work as Gurney got things back on serve on double 4, but from 3 apiece, the Gentle was anything but on the red bit, had 6 180s in all, got it to 5-3 with these reactions along the way, all pumped up. Mensur Suljovic 6, Daryl Gurney 4, your final. This promised to be a dandy, a clash of major champions. Nathan Aspinall, James Wade. Despite darts like this from the machine, he fell behind 3-0, then 4-1. The Asp was brilliant, but so too was this. Aspinall sitting on 42 for 5-1, but no, Wade went perfect on the 158, double 19 good to keep him interested. But this guy was absolutely sensational. 5 maximums, a 108 average, and he easily moves into the quarters with a dominating 6-2 victory on that 108 average. Lovely, he said. I just felt relaxed. Played really well, scored well, and finished well. That, my friends, is a deadly combination. Is he confident right now or what? How good was that performance? Nathan Aspinall has broken his personal record stage average, tweeted Wikipedia, by nearly 3.5 points. Cell phones out, snapping pictures of Raymond van Barneveld, who'd need the eye of the tiger in this one, playing this guy, the best in the world, his compatriot Michael van Gerwen. Tons of respect between the two. Hugs before battle. 8 world titles up there on that stage. The last time they played, remember, Barney announced his retirement. Well, here he is, in with a shout at the German Darts Open. The crowd chanting his name, and a good start too. 92 checkout in the opening leg. Pinpoint, just 2 darts needed. He then held again for 2-1 on double 5, getting into it. But unfortunately, not for long, because from there, it was Michael on his motorcycle. This double 16 for 3 on the spin and 4-2. At 5-3, a get out of jail free card for Barney. Perhaps he fought back. Then, after MVG mismatched darts, he pinned the 87 checkout in the 10th leg for 5-all. Clutch on the double 18. Wow, we were off to a decider where we got this reaction. The Green Machine with the 114 checkout. He wins a thriller. RVB almost got there, but Van Gerwen survives it. I don't like losing to Raymond, and he knows that, he said. He's done so much for darts. He's a phenomenal player. So, the quarterfinals are set in Germany. More great action tonight. And then there were 8 today on High Roller Radio.